Hi, I'm Lindsay Alexander, and this is mybanktracker.com. If you want to get your finances in the right direction and make your life a little more manageable, it would be wise to reduce your amount of taxes you owe for the next year's income taxes. Oftentimes, people put off the thought of taxes until it's way too close to the due date. But to make things a little easier on yourself, it would make sense to reduce the amount you owe to the Internal Revenue Service, otherwise known as the IRS. Even though there's no way to get out of paying your taxes, there are steps to take to prepare you to pay the least amount of money. The first step would be to look over your W-2 information and make sure you're filing correctly, such as the right status, and making sure you filled out the correct amount of taxes you want withheld. Also, when filing your tax forms, look to see what you selected for your filing status, because that can affect the tax bracket you're categorized in. And make sure you save your receipts. You can find out beforehand from your CPA or tax professional which deductions are IRS approved for your personal expenses and if you work at home, but make sure they're accurate. Don't just take a guess when it's time to file. Itemized deductions can help you save your money on your income taxes each year, so make sure you keep a record for your deductions the way the IRS requires. Tax write-offs may be huge if you keep putting cash into an investment account. Put some extra cash in your 401k, and if that's not an option, an IRA will work too. The IRA account deposits are based on a pre-tax basis, so with those contributions, your overall income is lowered. When you reach the retirement age, there will be taxes due on withdrawals, but while you continue to plan for that time, you can recap the benefits of lower taxes by maxing out your contributions. It's also very beneficial to donate to a nonprofit organization, which will help reduce your tax money, but you'll have to plan out your donations. You can donate money to your favorite causes and organizations, but make sure they're tax deductible. Keep the paperwork and receipts from the donation. Get a file folder to add the documentation to as soon as the donation is made, or you risk losing the write-off at the end of the year. You can also donate used items including clothing, household goods, children's items, and books to organizations like the Salvation Army, who can give you a cash estimate of your donations on a receipt. Employees who are able to contribute to a flex spending account can also help reduce the end-of-year tax season. This kind of account is funded from payroll deductions set as a fixed amount. Medical expenses not covered by your health insurance can be paid with tax funds to reimburse you. You'll need to have a high deductible insurance coverage. The money will be in an account for use in paying medical expenses until the deductible is met. And if you're thinking of selling stocks or other investments you have, you should hold on to it for at least 1 year to benefit from the lower rates of your long-term capital rate on the asset sale. You'll need to confirm which assets are eligible for the lower capital rate. If you get a bonus from your employer, find out if you can postpone it until next year. You'll still be responsible for paying income taxes on the money, but if you're looking to reduce your income for your upcoming taxes, you may want to consider this option. Your personable financial situation may also allow for other tax deductions that are not as common for other taxpayers. Speak with your tax professional about what else can be used for reducing your amount of tax responsibility each year that applies to your work and your financial life. I'm Lindsay Alexander with mybanktracker.com, and together we're going to build your finances and rebuild the world.